Yo, what up? It's your boy Ant Wright. Do me a favor and hit subscribe. I'll be uploading at least 4 videos per week. Don't want you missing out on future projects. This is your channel as much as mine. So comment below who or what you want me to break down next.
Young Gunner.
Right elevates for 3 and hits. Man, he looks good, doesn't he?
In the 2019-2020 season, Michigan was set at the starting point guard spot with senior Zavier Simpson and backup David DeJulius. In my opinion, the top point guard backup in the conference. With Simpson set to graduate, it seemed the reins would be handed over to DeJulius, and all is well, but that wasn't the case. Soon after the season, DeJulius announced his intentions to transfer, eventually ending up at Cincinnati. With over 30 minutes per game up for grabs, Michigan has a few options to run the point. Eli Brooks, Columbia grad transfer Mike Smith, top 100 recruit Zeb Jackson, and Duquesne transfer Keenan Wade. Every point guard option is 6'1" or shorter, except Zeb Jackson, who stands at about 6'5". He gives you a big point guard like a Darius Morris size, who can see over defenses, uses his body as an advantage against smaller guards. He's fast and he's got a really tight handle and a smooth jumper to go along with it. He's battling 2 seniors for point guard playing time, so it could be tough as a freshman. But due to his size, he's not pigeonholed to only one position. If he shows early he can handle the ball against pressure and defend at a high level, I can see him challenging the upperclassmen for some minutes. He had to do this every single day at Montverde Academy, battling upper and lower classmen who will be future All-Americans every single practice for playing time and respect. Another player who will be fighting for minutes is Duquesne transfer Keenan Wade. He gave up a full ride scholarship to join his hometown team as a walk-on. He's very skilled. He comes from a family with a basketball background. He's always playing up to the competition, and I've seen him make some good ball players look silly. At Duquesne, he was in his head, thinking too much. I'm not putting much weight into his time there. He just wasn't himself. Now that he's home, I think he can get back to the Keenan Wade everyone in Ann Arbor knows about already. He can shoot the ball at a very high level, great passer, and natural instincts. Tough one-on-one and team defender. He still has his work cut out for him. I do not see him in the rotation early, but as the season progresses and guys aren't doing their job, there's an injury, or the team just needs a new look, he has to be ready. Mike Smith transferred in from Columbia. The 5'11" point guard comes in as the number 6 scorer in the country. He was a high volume scorer last year, meaning he took a lot of shots to get to his 22.8 average, tied for 4th in the country in terms of shot attempts. I can tell you right now, he won't be averaging that many points or anywhere near it. Being one of the top scorers in the country, he still had to run his team, and unfortunately his team wasn't that talented, so they took a lot of losses. There's always been a knock on his competition. If you just look at the big schools he's played, which were all on the road, by the way, he's averaged 18.4 points per game on 41% shooting. Not saying he's scorching the earth, but he's more than held his own. With better players around him, I believe he'll be more efficient and able to pick his spots better of when to shoot and when to distribute. A lot of people have also pegged Eli Brooks as the starting point guard. I'm just telling you now, Juwan did not go and get the number 6 scorer in the country to not start and play big minutes. For Eli to start, he has to destroy Smith every day in practice. Eli Brooks is coming off of a year he took a huge leap in production and leadership, played 3 positions effectively, and did what was asked of him from the coaching staff. His defense was the thing that separated him. His defense against some of the top guards in the league was noticeable throughout the Big Ten season. His ability to guard without fouling and hitting big shots in rhythm, heating up quick. This offseason, he saw pieces leave and pieces come in. I think he spent a lot of his summer on his point guard playmaking ability because if Shondy Brown is eligible, the point guard position is where most of his minutes will come from. But a guy like Mike Smith, who is looking to prove a lot of people wrong as well, won't be giving up very easily. I won't be shocked to see Eli come off the bench and be the 6th starter, playing between 22 and 28 minutes per game. Being in the rotation, first off the bench, and plugging in anywhere due to injury or foul trouble. A lot to look forward to with this point guard group, a lot of questions yet to be answered, but a nice mix of hungry competitors, all with something to prove. Dan Doc Edge can't guard me. Neither can Carson Edwards.